Hi, it's Dale, and it's time for Rule 10 of 10 Rules to Write a Brilliant Book. And this one is about starting your marketing now. Now, we can never start our marketing too early, but it's one of those things that often gets overlooked. So if you're writing a whole book and you've got a busy, whatever your work is, plus you've got a family, it's often very, very difficult to also do your marketing, but you only have to do little bits and pieces as you're going along. And, often when you're working in a collaborative book project, the marketing's ongoing anyway, but create the plan and then use every opportunity to promote your book. So it might be, woohoo, I've written 1,000 words today. It might be, I'm going to talk to my cover designer. It might be, didn't feel like writing today, made myself do it. I feel like I've achieved something. It might be, I'm writing a chapter about XYZ. I've got a couple of questions. Can anyone jump on a call? So you're constantly talking about the book. Then at some point, you might have an ebook, so people could sign up to an ebook and be informed of when the book is ready. You might do, something else, but it's about just constantly keeping people aware that you're writing a book. And one of the ways that you can pull that together is by writing a book proposal. So that's a little bit like what I would call a traditional marketing plan. And I'm not sure that people write marketing plans anymore, but a book proposal is great because it breaks everything down into nice bite-sized chunks. Then you can put a plan together. But certainly when you start, working on your book, just start thinking about what are those things I'm going to do. So you might do things like, like I said, posts. You might take pictures of the screen. You might take a picture of you sitting writing. You might even take a picture of you sitting in a cafe procrastinating. But it's all little bits and pieces that go with the book marketing plan. You might write blogs, and then at the bottom it might say sign up to be made aware of when the book is going to be ready. Write a launch plan. So here I'm let's say you've given yourself 6 months. You might have given yourself a year. So however you've done it, chunk it down. So you might say, well, I've got like this 6 months. So this is what I'm going to do. There's my 6-month plan. I'm going to do these things. Then this is what I'm going to do from 3 months on. This is then, and just write a little checklist and just tick the stuff off, and think about how you can just, like I said, little bits and pieces, as well as a very, very firm plan, virtual blog tours, book marketing on Amazon, getting author interviews, writing blogs, reading bits of your book out, doing things with other people. So think about what's going on. So at 6 months, tell people, cover reveal, post a synopsis, engage with someone in PR. Then when you're about 3 months, you could have download a checklist that goes with the book or the chapter, do your author profile, get your content ready, write some blogs, do a giveaway, run I'm giving you like 1,000,001 things to do. You don't have to do all of these. I promise you don't. Competitions, challenges, bonus content. Think about asking for beta readers. When you get to 1 month, pre-sale setup, reviews, countdown posts. Maybe add something to a Pinterest board. Do videos. Share your author life. Think about venues where you might do a book launch and get your invites out and extra speakers. Think about maybe do a Facebook party. There's so many things. You don't have to do them all, but start it early, have a plan, chunk it down, do a bit at a time, and it's about how you want to reach your audience. And then when you have launched your book, keep on promoting it. And don't forget about the product roadmap. So I've got my book, I've got my checklist, I've got my ebook, I've got my mini course, my membership, my whatever it might be that you would launch in a, whatever that time period is following the book. constantly keeping that in people's in their mind. You know, guest blogs, guest posts, podcasts, tours, signing, speaking opportunities. Think of all of those things. Now, when it comes to this, you know, how much money you're going to make, people often talk about, you know, becoming a bestseller. Well, bestsellers are often traditionally launched. So in terms of your marketing plan, unless that's part of the plan that you've got, what you have to remember is things like the New York Times bestseller list, they are looking to sell, I mean, I may have my figures wrong, anything between 5 and 10k books. I think it's a week. Like I say, it's a long time since I've gone and researched this. The Wall Street Journal bestseller list, I think you've got to sell between 3 and 5,000 books a week. On Amazon, it's much, much less. And what people tend to do is put their books in a subcategory that's not very well populated, sell 10 books and become a bestseller. What I'm saying here is when you think about your marketing plan, think about how else you will make money from your book. So the book is about raising your brand, raising your profile, becoming an authority, but it's a roadmap to creating other products and services that are going to bring the sales in. So let's have a think of some questions. Think about how you do your marketing now. Are you going to do a new plan? Are you going to tweak the existing one? What's going to go into your plan? Go and get a journal and just start brainstorming your ideas. Then think about who you can outsource stuff to, who can help you. Now, if you follow some other authors, you'll be able to see what they do and pick up some really amazing ideas. So rule 10 is start your marketing now and keep it going, but thinking about what are the products and services and stuff that you can do that will actually keep the life of the book going. So I'm going to leave you with that. I'm Dale. You can find me at daledarley.com. Go to books, and underneath books you'll find loads of resources.